Dear Skullies, thank you for the opportunity of allowing me to make the short video presentation to you. I'm sorry I can't be with you in person, but I feel I'm with you in spirit. May I ask your permission that I continue in English? While I am trying to learn Spanish, my pronunciation at this stage is well below that is acceptable. So please bear with me. Muchas gracias. Firstly, and most importantly, I would like to wish you, your families, and all Skullies a very happy, healthy, prosperous, and above all, peaceful 2016. I think you'll agree the world deserves peace in 2016. In October last year, the Skål world gathered in Torremolinos on the Costa del Sol for the annual Skål World Congress. And I would like to pay special tribute to Skål Malaga, Costa del Sol, and the local organising committee for the very professional and fantastic job they did in organising the Congress, especially at such short notice and on many occasions under rather trying conditions. Your professionalism was fantastic. The venues, the entertainment, the hotels, the facilities were superb. The post-Congress survey that goes out to all Skullies who attended attests to this. Comments were fantastic when it came to the accommodation, the venues, the functions, and what you as a local organising committee did. I salute you. I salute your professionalism. You are true professionals in the travel and tourism industry. Thank you. Torremolinos also holds a very special part in my heart, as it was the Congress that you elected me as your president for 2016. I thank you humbly for this great honour, and I commit to you, along with the entire executive committee, that we take our responsibility very seriously, and we will work long and hard to ensure that our organisation remains relevant in today's travel and tourism industry. If I may take a few minutes and comment on what we need to do for 2016. 2016 must be seen as the year of change. It must be a year of action, not words, not slogans, and certainly not the status quo. 2016, we must face the challenge of change. We must look at everything we do in Skål and ask two very simple questions. Is it relevant? If it is, can we do it better? Can we be more efficient? Can we be more effective in the way we do it? Secondly, if we feel what is the process is okay, we leave it. We move on. We start a new task. This does not mean revolution, but evolution. We need to adapt, grow, and ensure we are seen as relevant in a world that is changing, becoming more mobile and more dependent on technology. But whatever we do, we must never lose the core values set by our founding fathers. Friendship, amical, amistad. That's what we have worked on for over 80 years, and that is what Skål is all about. We must also look at the changing travel and tourism industry and allow our membership base to reflect these changes. For example, we have worked hard on setting the classifications for medical tourism, for sporting tourism, and we constantly want to change and adapt as the industry changes and adapts. Skål needs to be relevant in today's industry, and to do so, we need to ask the question, are we relevant? What do we need to do? How do we listen? And I think we can look no further than the words of the famous Roman orator Cicero, who said, "If you wish to persuade me, you must think my thoughts, feel my feelings, and speak my words." In other words, we need to adapt to what the travel and tourism industry is today. How can we change our organisation to meet their needs, yet always maintain faith to our core values? One area that we're working on is the Skål 2020 project, where we have appointed leading Skullies from around the world to look at our organisation from top down, to discuss, are things relevant? Why are we doing things? And more importantly, how can we attract the top leaders and young professionals in today's travel and tourism industry? This project is called 2020 because we believe we need to set the benchmark of how we want to see Skål in the year 2020 and work backwards from there and start developing strategies to make it happen. But a word of caution, nothing can be actioned in Skål without the clubs being actively involved. The club is the nucleus of Skål. The club is the first point of contact Skullies have when they join. The club, if run well and in the interest of its members, grows and attracts members. We all need to work with our clubs. We need to ensure our club presidents, our club committees and club communication officers talk to members, listen to members and feed their comments back up through the International Council to the Executive Committee so action can be taken. We need feedback, but we also need solutions. Many times there is criticism of the way we do things in Skål, but sadly few also supply solutions. We're all professionals in the travel and tourism industry, and I know we have solutions within us. Together we can make Skål great. Our organisation welcomes tourism professionals no matter their race, their creed, gender or nationality. And in a world that has become increasingly polarised along nationalistic and religious lines, I believe we are a beacon of light to show others how our great organisation achieves harmony and solidarity amongst all its members. We need to export these sentiments to the travel and tourism industry. We need to show that Skål is and will be a trusted voice in travel and tourism. Skullies, I thank you for listening, and once again I wish you all a very happy, healthy, prosperous and peaceful 2016, and I look forward to seeing you as soon as I can. Skal.